Hi, this is Crackpot Pete, and this is episode 2 of Cooking with Crackpot Pete. Today we're going to tell you how the proper way is to cook a Totino's Party Pizza. You're going to need a couple of things. 1, an oven. 2, a pizza. 3, a cast iron griddle. You're going to need a cast iron griddle because you're going to use it as a base to cook your pizza. Real pizzas are cooked in an oven that goes over 1,000 degrees, and I don't have that at home. My oven, I've already preheated to 450 degrees, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this cast iron griddle without anything on it up to about as hot as the oven can get it. I'll be back when that thing is hot as it can ever be, and our oven will be at 450 degrees. Alright, the pan we have is smoking because I didn't clean it very well last time I used it. I forgot one ingredient. You're going to need beer because pizza doesn't go very well unless you got beer. If you're the proper drinking age, go ahead and have 1 or 3 or 7. And this pan that hadn't been cleaned very well is starting to smoke. Yeah, when the smoke detector goes off, usually that's about time to put it in the oven. We're not quite there yet. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes as soon as this thing is hot as the oven can possibly get it, and you put it on high as it'll go. And that oven is preheated at 450. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, our pan I think is about as hot as the oven's ever going to get it. I've got my Supreme Pizza here. We've got our oven preheated to 450 degrees, and I'm going to add 1 extra step of jalapeno peppers. They're Tom Ed style. I don't know what that means, Tom Ed, but they're good. I'm going to put them on the pizza, and I'm going to show you how to cook this thing. Alright, now we have our Tom Ed jalapeno peppers. We've got a refill of beer. We've got our pot, or pan, or skillet, or whatever you want to use. It's as hot as the oven's going to get it. It's time to put this thing in the oven, and we're not going to bake it at 450. We're going to broil this thing. You're going to need a pot holder, because this cast iron griddle is really hot. I'm going to put that thing upside down in the oven. It just fits there like it was made for it. I'm going to take this Tom Ed jalapeno pepper pizza. We're going to stick that on the bottom of the griddle. And yeah, I just screwed up there. I just burned a pot holder. Oh well. And you can hear that thing sizzling. We'll grab another pot holder. We'll put this thing in the oven. And we'll turn this off. Clear this. And we'll put it on broil. High sounds good to me. Yeah. My bad. You can hear that thing sizzling. It's going to cook from the top and the bottom. It's going to be good. And let that thing sit for, I don't know, a couple of minutes. We'll see how it goes. The smoke detector's going off, but we're not quite ready yet. Sometimes that happens. It's there to let us know our food's almost done, but it's not quite there yet. So what I do is I just slap it with a dish rag, and you know it'll work. Alright, it's been 5 or 6 minutes, and our pizza's looking pretty good. Those jalapenos are starting to shrivel up and curl up. That tells you the pizza's done. The smoke detector's gone off so many times I've just had to disable it. So I'm going to hit clear off, turn the oven off. I'm going to pull my pizza out of the oven, and it's kind of stuck to the pan. Just get a fork and get under there. You could use a spatula. I got a whole bunch of them over there, but I don't want to have to do any more dishes. A fork is easier to wash than it is a spatula, so this is cooking for lazy people, by the way. Not just cooking with Crackpot Pete, but cooking with lazy Crackpot Pete. So we'll just go under here a bunch of times with the fork. We've already got a skillet to wash. We don't need anything else to wash. And, oh man, that's smelling good. Good enough. I'll be right back once I use 2 hands to get this thing onto a plate. Alright, we survived that with only very minor injuries, very minor secondary burns, nothing to be concerned about. The pizza is going to be worth it, and the beer is going to take care of the pain. Put it in my hand, it doesn't hurt anymore, so all's good. We're just going to cut this thing, I guess in quarters, why not? I'm using the pizza box it came in because I don't want to do dishes, and I've already got a skillet to wash, I've got a pot holder to replace, and a fork to replace. I've got to wash another fork if I want to eat a pizza with a fork, but who in their right mind does that? So, we'll just cut this pizza into quarters. And it is crunchy and crisp and hot, and this would go great with a beer. Alright, we're all cut up, and I'll let you know how it tastes in just a few minutes. We'll do a taste test. Alright, I'm outside now, and I'm going to give this pizza a taste test. It's cool enough I can eat. Don't think it's going to give me pizza palate, so we'll see how it is. It's hot. It's really hot, but it's also really good. This crust, it's almost burnt. It's not burnt all the way through. A jalapeno really gives it a kick. This is some good stuff. You got to try this at home. Just don't do what I did and use one hand to try and cook, because it makes me feel really bad for one-armed crippled people, because you're going to be dropping a whole bunch of stuff on the floor and doing a lot more dishes and burning a lot more pot holders if you try and do this one-handed. I'm going to finish this pizza. This is Crackpot Pete out.